Sherry. Welcome to my craft room. At first, I'd like to start off by saying thank you. Thank you for choosing to spend a small part of your day with me here in my disaster of a craft room. You're all welcome. I have actually hit 100 subscribers. I'm not sure how or why, but thank you for everyone who have subscribed and liked and commented and all of that good stuff. I do appreciate all of you. I am enjoying being a part of this community. I enjoy being able to talk about the crafts that I love with like-minded individuals. And if you're new here, welcome. I hope you will like and subscribe and share and hit little bells and all kinds of things. I hope you enjoy what you see. I am Sherry. This is my craft room, disaster area that it is, because Christmas, all the Christmas making happening here. This is my channel where I talk about the various crafty things I get up to, mostly cross stitch, some sewing, a little bit of gardening, because I am a horticulturalist, so that is me. There will always be plants. Not inside the house, because I have 7-month-old kittens. And as Laura from I Stitch Birds likes to say, Jelly Bean is a naughty puddin'. And he is. He is a naughty little puddin'. And Snickers isn't far behind him. But anyway, welcome. Let's get started. Life. Life is continuing on. As it does. I hear someone meowing. Let's see. I started off this morning not wearing these clothes, wearing different clothes, until I went into the kitchen to make breakfast and got a full can of beer that my husband had for some reason left on the kitchen cabinet last night, swatted dead square in my face. Beer everywhere. Bye, Jelly Bean. Yeah, so I had to wash the beer out of my hair, change my clothes. No sooner did I put on clean clothes, I came into my craft room, put my cup of 7-Up down on the desk, and Snickers swatted that off all over me. So again, clean hair, clean clothes. It's been a day. I've also had to rescue a lizard that somehow got in here, and the kittens found it. I'm not sure if the lizard's gonna make it, but I gave it my best. He has been released back into his wild habitat and hope for the better. So yeah, my husband has taken a couple of trips out of town, so I was able to work quite a bit on his Christmas present without him wanting to know what I'm doing. So other than that, I've just been trying to knock out these Christmas presents. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. But that's all that's going on with life. My son will be here for Thanksgiving, so that's fun. I mean, it's not like he lives far away, but he is at university, and I think this is his last semester. So he's been doing his private research and things of that nature. So we'll be happy to see him for Thanksgiving. Except Hecate. Hecate likes to sit next to Mama. She is not a lap cat. She refuses to be a lap cat. She does not want to be picked up. She does not want to be held. She does not want to be cradled. And for God's sake, she does not want to be cradled. My son does all of these things to her, and she just screams. My son is very much a cat lover. He loves them. He adores them. But anyway, that's really all that's going on for life. I've doctor visits tomorrow, my daughter and I, so he can tell me that I'm old and my vision is going along with my sanity. But that's nothing I didn't already know. So, on to cross stitch. Cross stitch. I did have some finishes. I had some starts. I had some progress. We're going to start small. I had mentioned when I talked about my plans that I was going to start doing 2 ornaments per month. 1 Halloween, 1 Christmas. I have done those for this month. My Christmas ornament came from Just Cross Stitch Christmas Ornament Edition for 2020, and it is Rejoicing Reindeer. I thought this one was very cute. I did not necessarily use the called for flosses, but this is stitched on, I'm not sure what they're destroying out there, but I'm not going to check. The kittens are in full zoomies right now. So, let your imagination do its work. But this is it. It turned out really cute. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to finish it, or fully finish it, whatever. I might put it in a little hoop, but I might not. I haven't decided yet. But this was done on 16 count Aida in rustic. I used color and cotton floss. I guess it was a few, maybe 1 or 2 years ago, I used to get the color and cotton thread of the month, floss of the month, where you get 3 different colors each month. And I canceled it because I found I really wasn't using them. Because at the time I was working on larger projects that made a picture, and it was harder to do the conversions. And it was just easier to use the called for threads. Now, I don't always, but for the most part, yes. But with these smaller ornaments, I figured this was a perfect time to start using the color and cotton threads that I have. So that is what this was stitched with. And I really like how it turned out. The Halloween ornament. I don't know. This is Ghost Cat from Just Cross Stitch Halloween Edition 2017. And he's just a little black work cat. Now, when I stitched this, I used 14 count Aida in just plain black. But I don't know if I had fallen on my head that day, or if it was my old age and senility kicking in. But I foolishly decided, oh, you know what? That would be really cute in the sparkly metallic white DMC thread. Because that way when you hang it on the tree and the little orange lights are flashing, it catches and it sparkles. Yeah. This took probably 4 times longer than it should have. Oh my God. Even using thread conditioner and every other trick known to man, it was stitch, knot, stitch, knot. Oh my gosh. It was awful. You know, you use it and you think, oh my God, that's awful. I'll never use that again. But then time goes by and the time kind of dulls the memory of just how truly horrendous that stuff is. And then you end up using it again and you're like, oh yeah, right. That's why I hated that. That's what happened. I got nothing. Now, I did do another start. Last time I had mentioned my husband finally got to choose a project from our mystical magical cup. And he had chosen this one, the Seed Pack Towels. And these are from the Just Cross Stitch magazine, June 2021. Now I'm not doing these on towels. They are going to be just framed pieces that I hang on my kitchen wall. And I'm not doing them on white. I have decided I'm going to do them on a pale yellow. And this is how much I've gotten done. It's not a lot. It's not a big start, but it is a start, so I'll take it. And this is the lettuce. I'm going to do them both, lettuce and tomato. But I started the lettuce. And I don't think they're going to be that, I don't think they're going to take me that long. They're not that big. The pieces, they're only 94 by 62 each. So that's not big. That's, you know, round about the neighborhood of 5 by 7. Not bad. So I don't think they'll take me that long, especially once I finish all the Christmas stitching and I can actually just work on normal projects again, which I'm really looking forward to. Okay. Now, I have progress. I had mentioned before that I was working on this, the gold collection for my mother. I had finished the pink one, which was a project straight from Satan himself, because oh dear Lord. And I had started on the blue one. Now the blue one is proving to be easier, although in true me fashion I've already messed it up and my scissors keep sticking to my needle minders. But this is where it was before. I had just started on the green part. This is where I'm at now. As you can see, I have finished that green border. I have filled in the gold. And I have done these little blocks all the way around the border, and I've started the back stitch along those. Now, what I've discovered is that somehow, when doing this green, I miscounted somewhere and I'm 6 inches short, or 6 stitches short. I don't know how, because I swear I counted that thing 3 times. But I'm not going to fix it because I don't know where the mistake was made. So my mother's never seen the pattern. She doesn't know what it's supposed to look like. I'll modify it to fit and it'll be fine. I don't know. This project, this kit is cursed. It has cursed me, okay? It is the bane of my existence. But I will finish it. I will persevere. My mother will get it for Christmas. And then I'm never going to stitch it again. Because, oh my gosh, why? But I have made progress on that. And like I said, that one is not going to be the nightmare of partial stitches that the other one was. Thank goodness. I think that one will be easier. It's just going to be shorter. Don't know what to tell you. The last one I worked on, as I mentioned, my husband has taken a couple of trips out of town. Now, when he's out of town, he's only gone for like 2 days you know, maybe 2 or 3 days. So not bad. But I was working on this one for him, and I hope to have it done by Christmas. It's from Just Cross Stitch Magazine, August 2021. And it's not bad. It's not huge. It's only, you know, 110 stitches by 80 stitches, so it's not big. Now, when you saw it last time, it looked like this. I had just barely begun outlining the boat. But with him being gone, I was able to work on it a lot more. So I've actually made considerable progress. This is what it looks like now. Now, obviously, there's a lot of back stitching, but I'll do that last. But I have finished the boat, and I have begun the picture inside. As you can see, the very basic start of the tree here. And of course, this is the water. But I have this much done. So I am making quite a bit of progress there. Now, the problem I've run into is when I kitted it up, I didn't realize that this sky here was actually done in a variegated thread that I don't have. So I had to order it because they didn't have it around here. Because they have nothing around here. But I have ordered it, and I'm just waiting for it to get in. And it won't take long. It's 1, 2, 3 stitch. They're just in Louisville, which I'm in Texas. They're in Texas. It doesn't take me long to get stuff from them. So I'm just waiting for it to get here. In the meantime, I can work on other things, other parts of the pattern, because I work on it when he's at work. Because he's nosy, as is my daughter and everyone else in my house. Everybody wants to know what Mama's doing. Like, I'm not that interesting, people. But definite progress on that one. I'm going right along with it. I'm very pleased with the progress I'm making. And it is an easy one to stitch. I mean, it does have half stitches in it and whatnot, but it's going quick. It's easy. It hasn't given me any problems. I haven't had to rip any of it out yet. Okay. Now, that's all I've worked on. I do have a little bit of haul. Not a lot. I'm honestly afraid to buy anything before Christmas because my husband's been on a shopping frenzy. And it would be just my luck to buy one that he already bought for me because my husband. Last time I had mentioned that I'd gotten the Starlight Stitchery Haunted House Stitchy Box. My husband had gotten it for me for Halloween. And when I showed you what was in it, there was a little note. A ghost stole your Haunted Hallows spoon. But that they were sending it separately. Well, I received it yesterday. And oh my God, I love it. Now, by no means am I going to be eating soup with this spoon, but it will be fine for my tea. Is that not the cutest thing? That is the cutest little spoon. I love it. And trust me, I will use it all year. I don't care. It is so cute. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the handle is all engraved with a design. This is the cutest little spoon. I love it. And I will be using it for my tea. So, very pleased with that. Normally, I'm not so much into all the extra things that come in like the stitchy or quilty boxes. You know, like candy. I'm not really into candy. Things like that. Now, tea, yeah, I'll drink tea. I'm not so much into coffee. I will drink a peppermint mocha once in a while. But tea is my thing most of the time. And hot chocolate. I do like my hot chocolate. But that spoon is adorable. I am extremely happy with it. Now the other things I got. I did get this month's quarter yard of fabric of the month from Forbidden Fiber. I got that just the other day. And it is in the colorway Pumpkin Patch. It is a 14 count Aida. And that's a good representative of the color. It's orange, but it's not bright orange. It's nice, and it's got some modeling on it. So now, when I got it, I started going through my patterns to see, you know, what I wanted to match it with, but I didn't really have anything that I wanted to put it with. So I figure what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna keep it in reserve, and once I see, you know, once I see what Santa brings me this year, maybe one of those patterns would be better for it. So I'm just going to set it aside for now and not match it to anything and see what I get for Christmas and see if I get something that it goes with better than what I already have. So I got that. I also got from the Prairie Schooler, and I got this from Starlight Stitchery, Halloweenies. There's a glare. Let me take it out. I got this because of the ornaments. I don't just want to take everything out of just cross-stitch Halloween magazines, and I thought these are so cute. They're cute, but not childishly cute, if that makes sense. They're kind of an old-fashioned primitive theme, and I like them. I like every one of them. So I got that, and I will stitch every one of them. I really like those. But as I said, I found that on Starlight Stitchery's website, so I ordered that there. And they do have a fairly nice selection on their website. I had never seen this one anywhere else, so I got that. Now, Laura from I Stitch Birds has been shopping again. Told her we need to do an intervention. But she got this pattern, and she bought it for both of us. Now I have no idea who designed it because it's written in Russian. I might read French and I might read Spanish, but I do not read Russian. So I'm not even going to attempt to guess. But it's such a cool pattern, and I love the coloring of it. So she got it for both of us to stitch. She also sent me this one, but she says it was a free pattern, and she knew I had to have it. And she's absolutely right, because that is my Hecate. Hecate has the big round owl eyes just like that. Hecate right here. And this one is not even going in the cup because I'm probably going to be stitching it soon. But she sent me that one. And then she sent me another free pattern, and it was a little snowman, but I hesitate to show it because it's just a chart. It's not a picture. And even if it's a free pattern, I don't want to be like flashing it around to everyone because I don't want people being angry with me. But I did find two other free ones on the Tiny Modernist website. I got this one, which I'll do as an ornament because it's adorable. And it's just a very simple little stitch. And then I got this one. And I think that's cute. And what I want to do is I want to stitch this one and then hang it outside the door of my sewing room. That way everybody knows that's Mama's room. Even though right now Daddy has all of his Christmas presents stacked up in here. I swear I think he does it just to make me crazy. They're stacked up in the closet over here. And there are packages from Russia. There are packages from 123 Stitch. There are, I mean, really? So he's just going to tease me with them until Christmas. That man, I adore him. Even if we are going to have a chat about the beer that I ended up wearing this morning. I don't even drink beer, okay? But I smelled like a bar. And a cheap one at that. But anyway, the last thing I bought was this. Too cute to spook. And it's just little 5-inch squares, a little charm pack. And it's quilting fabric, but I got it with the intent of using it to fully finish my Halloween ornaments. This print here is too big. I'll probably use it for quilting, but it has little polka dots, which would be fine. It has little bats, which are fine. It has spider webs, which are fine. It also has some more little dots. It has stripes. So, and of course, it also has, you know, orange. It's got black. So I thought these would be perfect for using to back my Halloween ornaments. Some of them. Not all of them, but some of them. And whatever I don't use for that, I'll use for quilting. But that is all the haul I got for cross stitch. Well, I mean, it's all the haul I got, basically. As I said, right now I'm mostly focusing on Christmas projects. I will be hopefully finishing those soon so that I can go back to stitching my normal projects. I've already discussed basic plans for next year, but at the end of the year I will do an actual, I guess, whip parade with plans. So, and my birthday is coming up in January, so you know, I don't know if I'll do a birthday start. I might not. Depends on how many projects I have at the time. I don't want to overwhelm myself, because when you're ADHD and you have more than just a small amount of projects to focus on, you get overwhelmed so quickly and you end up not doing any of it. And I don't want to get to that point. So I have to keep my projects limited. But, you know, at least the Halloween and Christmas ornaments, those I'm done in like a day. So I can get those finishes, and that pumps me up and keeps me excited. So there's that. But anyway, hopefully next year we can make a dent in our mystical, magical cup of projects. Now, I have no idea what my husband has stacked up in that closet over there. It may overflow, this mystical, magical cup of projects. I make no promises, but we'll see. We'll see. Okay, that's enough of cross stitch. Garden. The garden's fine. Everything is sprouted, everything is growing, everything is healthy. I have been harvesting and drying herbs, bottling those up. I just did all of the basil, which I have cleared out that barrel and planted it with cilantro now. I have begun cutting the oregano. There's a big bunch of it in the dehydrator now, drying out. I have also been harvesting peppers. I'm still getting those peppers, and I'm just grinding those up for spice at this point. So garden is rocking along, doing fine. It's doing what it does. And the only thing we have left to plant is lettuce. And my husband is building a new box for that. He hasn't finished it because, of course, he's been traveling. So once he gets that finished, we'll plant the lettuce. And then we can have fresh salad all winter. Yay! We eat a lot of salad. I think a body just hit the door. They are wild. Sewing. I only have one project to show you. And I don't have one of my daughter's dolls from previous years to show because I finished her doll for this Christmas. Yes, I did. And that's why I only have one project, because it took a hot minute to finish this doll. But I love the way it turned out. I think she's adorable. I'm quite proud of it. She needs a little bang trim there. But here she is. She's got her little tennis shoes on. She's got her little Mickey and Minnie romper, her little red t-shirt, her pigtails. She is 18 inches, so pretty good sized. She's having a hair day, but don't we all? At least hers wasn't drenched in beer. But here she is. Her Christmas doll is done. Now, obviously it's yarn for the hair. I hand painted the face. Now my daughter's hair is dark brown to maybe a shade lighter than black. So, and then she's got golden green eyes. So I tried to make this one look kind of like her. But there is her Christmas doll for this year. And she'll be excited because that's the first present she looks for in the morning on Christmas Day. So that is one Christmas project, a huge Christmas project marked off my list, and before 3 a.m. on Christmas Eve. Thank you very much. So that's done. Now, I do have this stack of fabric here. On the bottom are the 3 pieces of fabric for my husband's golf shirts. The next one is the pink sweatshirt fleece to make my daughter a sweatshirt. On top of that is like a thermal knit to make myself a long sleeve t-shirt. On top of that are 2 pieces of t-shirt knit. I have not decided yet whether they are going to be for me or my daughter. And then on top of that is some poplin, which I'm just going to use to make myself a pair of shorts, because all of my shorts this year wore out. Of course, they were several years old because I never buy myself new clothes. But I figured I'll just start making shorts now for spring next year. And besides, we're still wearing shorts now, so I'll probably get use out of them before Christmas. But I have that waiting to be cut. Over here I have the yellow flannel cut to make my daughter her flannel shirt, and I have some t-shirt knit to make her a set of pajamas. I did get some cotton canvas that was on sale. Now my husband picked up this one because of course he did. And I picked up this one. But I got these. I'm going to make tote bags out of these. And you know, I make our reusable shopping bags. I make tote bags. I make all of that stuff. Each of those are a yard. Out of 1 yard of fabric, I can make one big shopping / tote bag. Plus, I can make several little zip up pouches. Plus, I can make little coin cases with the clasping tops. So 1 yard of fabric for $4 because I got it on sale, as opposed to paying how many dollars for all of those things. Yeah, hands down, I just buy it when it's on sale and I make them myself, which is why I have a whole stack of zipper pouches over there. But that's okay, because you never know when you might need one, right? As a matter of fact, Laura from I Stitch Birds has already put in her order. When you send me my Christmas present, send me a couple of those zip-up pouches. I like this one and this one. Okay. So, yeah. That is one project I finished, but I can't show you. Laura wants it to be a surprise, so I can't show it to you. We'll just say I figured out what I wanted to do with the yellow chicken fabric I bought her. So after she gets it, I can show you what I made, or you can go watch her on her channel and see what I made. I'll do both, but yeah. So that's all that's going on for sewing. I still have one more gift to make for a friend, and I still have a stack of clothes to make, and then the 2 cross stitch projects, and then I will be finished with my Christmas presents, and I will be done, and it will be a relief. I'm just saying. But that's all that's happening here. Once again, the window is open, which is why you hear dogs barking and a woman screaming and cursing. I hope you don't hear that, but if you do, I do apologize. Quiet country living at its finest. But anyway, once again, thank you so much for the likes and the subscribes. I love reading the comments. I love chatting. Always up for a chat. You can find me on Instagram under the same name, Hecate's Needle, and always up for a chat there. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thanksgiving will be next week for those of us in the United States. I hope you have a wonderful holiday with your family, loved ones. As I said, it's just my son coming home, but we always love to see him, hear what he's been up to. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thank you so much for visiting me in my disaster of a craft room. Have an amazing weekend.